put in subjection to. I know you don't like to hear it. I know you believe that it's not going to happen. But according to the scriptures, you're going to be treading down like the mire of the streets. For those of you that don't believe and try to curse us out and say, you know, we're scum and whatever else, we're niggas in cloth and we're this and we're that. All right? And all we do is beat women and abuse women and just talk all this bullshit when you don't know nothing about what it is that we do, what we teach. All right? That's who I'm talking to. For those of you that are going to remain faithful to a man that you have and listen to what he's saying, as long as it's in righteousness, then you should be all right. You know, Lord willing. Ultimately, it's got to be the Lord's will. Whatever scriptures y'all got. Come on.
1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Yeah, the love of the Father is not in him. So all these pastors and preachers and all these people that are basically saying, you know, hey, you should get an education. You should go to school. You should get a good job. You know, talking all this prosperity like America actually got a future. They're going off, and they're blind. Clearly, scriptures tell you, hey, blind be leaders of the blind. Both of them shall fall into a ditch. Meaning what? Meaning they're both going to be destroyed. They're going to be taken in that destruction. All right. You Israelites, you got to come out of that mentality, man. You got to come out of that. America's going to continue forever. I gotta get my education, all right? I gotta settle down and find me a good wife, all right? Oh, my calling is music. I could rap real well, you know? I could say 50 words a minute. I'm the fastest rapper, and, you know, I'm the best fighter, you know? You gotta put all that off, man, when you come into this thing, man. You literally gotta cleanse your mind of all them ways. Alright? You got to put all that, put off the old man. Scriptures say it best, put off the old man. So I'm just giving you some examples of the minds of our people, you know?
Yeah, kind of on the bus the other day. I was on the bus. I seen this young guy, he about 20 years old. He was a man anyway. He had a notepad in his back pocket. And he pulled it out. I thought he was, you know what I mean, he was writing poetry. This man's writing rhymes. Like, I said, you know what I mean? And then he just started reciting the rhymes to me like I asked him.
Right.
I was like, what you got, a pad, notepad? Because I knew him from my youth, my little nephews, my cousin's friend. I didn't see him in years. He got the sunglasses on, the shades, just looking real pink socks on. I'm like, Dad, this guy is finished. When he pulled out the pad book, like, that's what these guys is down south, where I'm from. Basically all they want to do is be athletes or rappers. As you mentioned it, and they all mixed up in the world. And that's what Esau gear them up to be. Because that's the only positions he's gonna offer them.
Exactly.
Is being entertainers, man.
Yeah.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Or if they do get any employment in this society, you got to break, you know what I mean, go against the integrity of the Lord, the holiness of the scriptures. Shave your beard, take an oath, be a police officer, whatever.
That's right, man. And that's why we're not looking to establish ourselves in this kingdom, because you gotta sell out, man. You gotta do what's contradictory to the scriptures. You gotta do what's against the scriptures to actually have a position like the brother saying within this society, man. So you want to be on top of your so-called game when it comes to being a musician, an actor, a comedian.
Yeah, he didn't pull out a Bible, he pulled out a notepad.
Right.
I'm thinking maybe it's like he on some other shit, like maybe writing poems or you know what I mean, taking data down. He talking about here's my rhymes.
And it might start out sincere, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna be sincere in the beginning, but what you don't realize is if you want to get up and you want to be number one, and you want to sell a million records, you want to go platinum, they're going to use your material against the masses of the people, man.
Well, they got the formula.
And you're gonna have to become a fucking witch, man. You're gonna have to become a faggot. So what you was doing, what you started off doing was sincere, but then it turned into something demonic, man.
But this generation, none of their rhymes are sincere.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
That is bitches and
because they're already under that influence, man. They're already under that spell. They're already under that spell, man. Because if you hear anything 50 Cent says, it's about bitches, drugs, okay? Rick Ross, same thing. And he's a fucking actor any damn way. He ain't nothing but an ex-prison guard. You gotta have a good clean record to be a prison guard.
And the Illuminati knew to infiltrate and get him because he's a good gimmick to talk about. Like somebody like they could easily battle him because they know all they got to do is do research on his history, and he's a security guard.
Boom,
I mean,
there it
CEO.
is.
So they knew to use him. And they got writers, a whole think tank, and they come up with their rhymes for him. All he is just a voice over the record. Yeah. They're not writing none of that shit no more.
That's exactly it. Why do you think they're talking about the Illuminati and praise Satan and all these wicked and demonic things, man? Because they're basically puppets for the Illuminati to continue the enslavement of the minds of these people.
It's a talent. They watch you, like if you're a youth coming up 2018 and they see that you influential and charismatic, a lot of people look up to you, they're gonna use you.
Exactly.
So that dude really, he's a lost cause because he in the wrong area. If he was maybe around Philly, he might get a chance. You know what I'm saying? But he like down South Jersey country, it's kind of suburban a little bit. I mean, you still got your ghettos and shit too, but like they don't got no credibility like that. Like far as, you know what I'm saying, murder, 50, like you said, 50 Cent, you got the guys, Beanie Siegel and all these guys from this Philly stuff. They're using our people. The city is more you can exploit the people better.
That's right.
You get a larger audience with the city people.
That's right.
More population, more poverty,
population control,
more poverty,
and they don't want no lack of phrase diamonds in the rough coming up like that can stray to people maybe to try to even do something positive. If you know what I mean, you in this community and you know being the big drug dealer, they gonna find a guy that can rhyme about the big drug dealer or the pimps and you know what I mean, or the people that's about doing wicked shit.
If I can say this real quick, and it don't just stop like at actors or actresses or even musicians. Because you have great athletes. I mean, look at Usain Bolt, one of the fastest guys out there.
Michael Strahan.
He's
a flaming fag.
Shaquille O'Neal. They did interviews with him, and he has a Freemason ring on. You know, so all these guys, all these so-called greats. LeBron James, he's a huge Illuminati.
Yeah, that's why they win games, because the refs gonna give them all the calls. And even they'll probably even injure people. They said that I heard one of the brothers mention one of the camps how they made Jordan sick. They had the flu to try to lose against the Jazz, but it didn't work. So like, I'm not saying like everybody like Rose and all them. Maybe some of them injuries are really actual legitimate, but some of them, some of them like dang out for the season. And I don't even follow that crap like that, but I listen to talk radio here and there, so I hear them promoting that shit, talking that shit. So a lot of injuries, they had a lot of teams that like their whole damn starting five is sitting on the bench, man. So LeBron could get, because he done sold out, he popped men up the booty. So they gotta exalt him. Right now is his line time. So they're gonna make it the path perfect for him so he could get that repeat.
Right, because there could be people out there greater than LeBron James, but they could be paying him off, you know? And you know, he has the power of Satan, so the power of Satan is gonna clearly be with him, so he's gonna make some, you know?
He got the power of Esau with him.
Yeah, but wait a minute. The scriptures say that your covenant with death shall not stand. So at the off end of that thing, you're gonna be put to death, man.
Yeah, because I know before Jay-Z came up, you know, they had to assassinate, you know, Pac and Biggie.
That's another thing too. If you want to be higher up, you gotta submit a sacrifice, man. And it's generally one of your relatives, man. That's really close to
you. A lot of times they say it in their raps too.
You gotta kill somebody?
Or blood magic,
Because the spiritual demon Satan, he's about sacrifice, right? The so-called white man's about sacrifice. All right, that's right.
So what about chicks that had like abortions when they was like 13? And they still shit right now?
What you mean?
That's all I'm saying, that's a sacrifice.
I don't understand your question. You got to ask it again.
All right, so if you show they get pregnant at 13 years old, right?
A child, pregnant,
And she have an abortion, same prepared to do it. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. God, please, you know what I'm saying?
That's the way Esau sacrificed people too. Abortions.
These abortion clinics that the so-called white man has set up and established, if you notice, like Planned Parenthood, they're mainly targeting our people, the people on this side.
But that ain't no sacrifice though.
That is a sacrifice.
It is a sacrifice.
Okay.
Because you're not supposed to put that child to death.
That's a program that was engineered by the so-called white man.
Well, now somebody got something like sit up in that.
It don't matter if you act.
I'm asking you a question. If like this child gonna hinder, you know what I'm saying? But you got planned boom, full, and you ain't ready for it.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You should have been responsible enough to realize your actions.
But you're 13.
Because for everything is a consequence, right?
But you're 13.
What does that matter?
You're 13. That's
when you're supposed to bear children anyway. Actually.